We begin the show in the studio as producer of forthcoming Nollywood movie Perfect Picture, that's Bjorn Steven, as well as lead actor Bolanle Ninalowo. Tell us about making a movie that is woven around a thug and a fashion designer. This one promises to be interesting. Do take a look.
Let's just go, just say sorry.
I say we don't go. Those people that act as if they're better than us, they'll just create a scene.
From the Nigerian filmmaker who produced 2015's critically acclaimed four-man cast romantic comedy The Visit, starring Nse Ikpetum, Blossom Chukwujeku, Femi Jacobs, and Bere Makunwizu, comes a bold new effort which delves into a far more complex theme.
You have a wife and 2 kids.
The movie, Picture Perfect, written by actress-turned-producer Bjorn Steven, appears to be the story of a damsel in distress. However, Steven says it's more than just that.
I am telling you that a social vice has encamped in my perimeters.
He is such a blue. It's not your regular story that you see all the time. It's a story about a high-flying fashion designer whose car breaks down one night and she's been harassed by these hoodlums. And then this area boy comes in the person of Jobe, played by Bola, comes to our rescue. Only that it is not a rescue. It kind of just swings the opposite way, and a lot of things happen. But at the very core of the story is where the movie title Picture Perfect lies. At the core, it just basically just talks about, you know, what makes the right father figure. You know, sometimes the picture perfect dad can be found in the most imperfect human beings. And that's basically what is at the core.
Playing lead is actor Bolanle Ninalowo, who made his debut in 2010 and has since then been cast in several sophisticated roles. In Picture Perfect, Ninalowo becomes a black-lipped thug, or agbero in local parlance, who surprises everyone. Assuming the role of the character Jobe took a lot of work, including a 1-week training by real thugs in the Oshodi-Oke area of Lagos.
I got there and, you know, I asked for the Olori there, which was the kingpin, and, you know, I saw the guy, you know, some guy called Bukata. You can imagine that kind of name. I'm like, Bukata, okay. Really, I'm trying to become a Bukata, how far? You know, and, you know, then, you know, money talks, I spoke their language, and, you know, they fell in love with me, and it was so, I remember the last day, it became so emotional when I was leaving, and I told them I was done with the training I needed. And they would call me like, push up with that boy. And, you know, I brought that to set, and I couldn't judge myself and what I was doing. I just knew before work, I told God, you know, take charge of this for me. Yeah. You know, this is a career-changing, this is a life-changing character for me if I do it well. And I did my part. The producer saw it. After they finished editing, she called me up and said it was fantastic. Everybody loved it, and I could only just look up to God and thank Him for the glory.
Picture Perfect, shot in 2016 and directed by Tope Alake, stars actress Mary Remi Njoku as Kumbi, the fashion designer whose car breaks down in a dangerous part of town. Reality star Bisola Yeola plays Kixi, her best friend. It also features Ronke Oshodi-Oke and several others. Shooting the movie about a thug working as a bus conductor in the heart of Lagos required collaboration with unlikely individuals.
We shot basically in Lagos, Ogba, Magodo, and then we shot all the Omota scenes at the heart of Penn Cinema, which was something that everybody said, how did you pull that off? And that was one of the least challenging something. Yeah. Because it was pretty just, we had already, I mean, before now, because my husband has always done stuff with NURT and stuff. So he said, if you want to contribute, let us go and meet the shaman. So we went straight to the shaman and we explained ourselves. And then, you know, then they gave us a date to come. But we didn't even pay anything, to be honest. We didn't, because we shot with live passengers. It was an amazing, that shoot, which is the first scene you see in the movie. amazing. In the heart of Pensima, people do not try it. Agbero, we first finish you, you know. So they were even there trying to coach the guy who played the conductor. You know, like, no, I'm walking so by. You say like this. You know, they were right there. The bus drivers, all of them, supporting, and the guys that were using their buses, they were not in a hurry. Like, oh yeah, and passengers were entering the bus, not understanding that what is going on here. These people film, what are they doing? It was one of the most seamless. I think the episode we had challenge was one of the scenes, the scene where he and Kumbi had the first major fracas, which was we went to shoot in Magodo and then we chased. and
then we got much better.
We even got a better location, so we didn't really have issues filming. We shot this last year actually. It's the first. I shot 4 films. I've shot 4 films so far since last year, and it was actually the very first of the installments. You know, so we're very excited because it's not going to be the one that we have been waiting for, the very first and the last to come out, you know. So we're very excited.
Some good oil.
I am telling you that a social vice has encamped in my perimeters.
He is such a bloke.
Both Stephen and Ninalowo believe that the movie has the potential to change how citizens perceive thugs and also strives to reveal the unfortunate situation many find themselves by no fault of theirs.
It's life-altering, you know, which I think we don't see in a lot of films today. For me, Picture Perfect stands out totally, you know, in its genre, because also it's the first film that I've seen in a long time that focuses on this angle of the society, which is the area boys, you know, because I mean, there's segregation going on, you know what I'm saying? They're the ones that do the conductors and the bus drivers and stuff like that. But and for the first time, I'm representing these people. You know what I'm saying? And I play a character where, okay, being an area boy is just a title. He actually has a heart of his own. And, you know, we judge these people, generalize. As soon as we see them, we just think that, you know, they're from another world. And they don't breathe the same air as we do. They don't think the way we do, you know. And they don't hurt or they don't have a heart. But they actually feel the same way as we do. But being an area boy is just, you know, sometimes it's just by circumstance.
As played in the movie, you see this aggressive, hard, always fighting, no nonsense. But at the very core, he's a very sweet-natured, really good person. And really a nice person. And that's how you see all these area boys. You see them with, you know, they have bottle scratches. You know, when you get to really know them, there is some goodness in them, some really good value that in us that are really well clothed, you can't. It's missing. Yeah.
You say Jobe kills me. You are smelling pure.
It's not love and it's about love. It's not family, but it's about family. It's not comedy, but it's comedy because it has laugh moments. I mean, Queen Salawa is in this film. Ronke Oshodi-Oke is in this film. Amodaiko, when he was filming his scene, we were in awe of how he was delivering his lines. I mean, there is a lingo totally different from what we speak, and you would not know it until you meet these people. So it's a lot. It's all shades of everything, and you would laugh, you will smile, you'll be like and you will cry, and then you will laugh again. I think it's a very beautiful movie, very realistic.
One of a kind, actually.
Yeah.
Picture Perfect will hit Nigerian cinemas on June the 7th.
That little miss over there needs some good oil.
I am telling you that a social vice has encamped in my perimeters.
He is such a bloke. I mean, how...
All I see is heartbreakers and Agbada wearing demon.
That little miss over